Good morning, girls. It's Mariah here with Mariah's Monday Makeover. Well, one question that I always get is, Mariah, I have a closet full of clothes, but I feel like I don't have anything to wear. You know, what do I need to add to my wardrobe? And a lot of times it's not necessarily adding a bunch of funky, fun, new, different things. A lot of times it's about making sure that your basic black wardrobe is in check. Now, if you're like me, you say, oh my gosh, Mariah, I already have a ton of black in my closet. But the problem with black is that sometimes we wear it often, you know, daily if you're like me, but those black pieces can start to get worn, they can get stretched, you know, even the shapes and styles can get outdated, or, you know, they just need freshening up. So what I always say is make sure that your foundation pieces are, you know, pristine, they fit you beautifully, they've been hemmed or altered or whatever needs to be done, and that, you know, just each season, as we're getting into fall right here, that you have updated those pieces. So what I did is I created a checklist of the pieces that I think are a must-have in anybody's wardrobe, and then I'm gonna give you some pointers on just, you know, what to look for if you're replacing or updating. So let's start off, and I'm also going to create the checklist for you in the copy that I write too, so you can even print it off and take it into your closet and do a little checklist, and then that way when you come in Loretta, say, okay, I realize I need to replace. Let's start with the GEST. The GEST, I'll tell you, I probably have 5 of these. They are my lifeline in the fall and winter because there are thin layering pieces. I always talk about them, but I truly could not get through my fall and winter without these pieces. They add the sleeve to everything. They add a nice little layer of warmth. You know, they just kind of fill in a neckline. And so, you know, with the basic black GEST, I can simply, you know, throw on a great printed scarf. We've got some fun vests in the store right now. And, you know, so these are just really easy pieces that if you had on a black pant or black skirt or blue jeans, now you have a little color. But again, your GEST is going to be that great foundation piece for you. So make sure that you pull out your GESTs, evaluate those. Now, the next go-to that I think every gal needs is a pencil skirt. Now, pencil doesn't mean that it has to be really tapered at the bottom, or it doesn't have to be a full cut. You know, I think just something super classic that's nice and straight. Again, it's a piece that you can dress up and dress down, but you know, things change over time. You know, a few years back, the shape was a little bit more tapered, and you know, even before that, it was a little bit of a fuller cut. So, you know, again, try on your pencil skirt, see how it's fitting you, see if it needs replacing or updating. The next piece is a black pant. Now, it's easy to have 10 pairs of black pants in your closet and still feel like you don't have the right black pant. So again, it's really important that you try them all on. You know, see where the length is hitting you. See, you know, is it baggy through the tush? Is it too tight through the tummy? These are all important details that are really going to make it so much easier to get dressed. There's nothing more frustrating than grabbing for a black pair of pants in the morning, trying to put on, and just none of them are right. Now, the thing I say with black pants too is that a lot of times if you find a great pant, you might need to buy it twice. And let me tell you why. We wear different shoes, right? Sometimes we wear a flat, sometimes we wear a heel, and so it gets tricky. So if you find a great pair of pants that fit you beautifully, think about investing in 2 and making one your shorter pair and one your longer pair. The Crazy Larrys are perfect for this because the price point is easy and they fit beautifully. So I always love to highlight the Crazy Larrys. Now, my other go-to for fall and winter, and actually year-round, is a black legging. But again, if you're like me, I wear them constantly. So you want to, again, make sure they're not getting little pills, or, you know, make sure you have the right length. A lot of times in the summer, we've been wearing our cropped, and now we need a full length. So you also need to just pull out all your leggings. Check them out. Make sure they're looking fresh and clean and updated. The legging is on the checklist. All right, let's get into some of the tops. A black tank. Again, this is something I probably have 10 of in my closet, but again, it's that piece I'm always reaching for. You know, I layer it under my jackets, I layer it under my sweaters, and you know, sometimes I just use it almost like a smoother. You know, this is something that you can just put under, you know, your favorite tops, and it just kind of creates a cleaner, softer line. So if you have a shirt that's a little grippier or maybe sheer, the tanks are going to be something that you need. So we have the tanks, of course, in shorter lengths and longer lengths and several different fabrications. So, you know, like I said, I probably have 10 and I still feel like I'm always reaching for one. You know, like I could always use one more black tank. We talked about the GESTs. The other one I want to talk about is a jacket. Again, in our climate, a lightweight jacket, something like a leather coat I've got on, or, you know, just a knit, they're perfect for our climate. And again, though, you know, shoulder pads have changed, waistlines have changed. There's little details like exposed zippers or quilting that can really take a jacket that maybe you bought, 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, and it's okay, but maybe again it's looking a little tattered, it's looking like it could use some freshening up. So, a crisp black jacket over blue jeans and a white blouse, or over, a gorgeous sheath dress. This is something that's going to really create a clean, polished look and kind of give you that extra oomph when you get dressed in the morning. Well, my last two are sort of my wild card black items. The first thing that I think is the wild card that everyone should get this season is anything with leather trim detail. These Lolas that we have in the store have a little tuxedo stripe down the side. They retail for $67. They fit beautifully. I think you'll love them. And so if you don't have the leather, this is just a great, easy, fun way that I think everybody should add a little black leather to their wardrobe this fall. And a jegging is sleek and stylish and just a lot of fun to wear. And then my last but not least, but oh so important, are the shoes. Now, I always treat myself to a fabulous new pair of boots every season, and some years it's a bootie, some years it's a tall boot, but it's shocking when I bring home that new pair of boot that's going to replace my old one, that I look at the old one and go, oh geez, Mariah, you should not have been wearing that boot anymore. The leather just breaks down, the heels get worn. It's those little details that, again, it's just time to replace, freshen up, and look for something new. So I hope this checklist of the blackout helped you girls, and we have a lot of great pieces in the store, just those essentials that I think all women need to help you just get dressed and make it quick and easy in the morning. So I hope this helps. Come on in, check out our new arrivals, and we'll see you at G. Loretta this week. Bye, girls.